football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. Henry's got it out on the left side. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Now the first carry for a former Pitt Panther, LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on first and goal, so now it's second down. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor looking for someone to throw to. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Demaryius Thomas from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And right side, Henry's got it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And this one complete to Hankerson. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Brian Quick, the intended target. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
He finds Quick, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really been
trying to get it to Wheaton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Whitner. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited on the left.
LaShawn McCoy off to the races. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. LaShawn McCoy, 56 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. After the run, Newton going to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And got his man complete. A gain of 39 that time. And now a first down following that long gain. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, you're holding.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. The target that time was Vincent Jackson, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them, because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Taylor now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They come out here in the eye. And they'll run it with McCoy. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now it's Taylor. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Another pistol look here. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. They'll come out in the pistol. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. That's caught at the 3. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play. And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Hunter Henry, 8 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Caleb Sturgis now for the point after. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn it?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to...
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
It'll be a pickup of 12 yards, and it'll be 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carl Klug in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll go with McCoy. Room here to run. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They go back to the air here after the INT. Completes it to Quick. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They'll get 17 yards there. And it'll give the Steelers a 1st down. Now Newton on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carl Klug in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. The fumble recovery, it's Taylor. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there, for a big gainer. That's tough to do because you usually have a safety or 2 in the middle of the field. But if you...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.